What's up, this is Squad 24 for today with following Simulator 17 Tree Services video. Today we'll be doing some wood chipping and stump grinding here on the mowing map. We'll be hopping in the Chevy High Country and we'll be making our way over to the shop. Earlier on in the week we did do a few upgrades, so today we'll be using the brand new Ford F650 tree truck, and we will also be using the brand new stump grinder, which should be pretty cool. And we will be going out to a very large property that the customer owns. We'll be cutting down a few trees and cleaning up a few trees that he did cut down. I'm very excited to be back here cutting trees down with the Tree Services Company. We haven't done much lately, so I thought we'll definitely do one of these. And if you do have any cool ideas, drop them down below in the comments. I really do appreciate each and every one of you supporting the daily content on the channel. I'm very excited for all of the very cool videos coming, so we'll kind of park up right in between the doors. Pretty nice parking spot, and this Chevy High Country is one amazing truck that I do like to drive over to work, but not really put it to work until we put some more miles on it. So we'll be opening up the door, we'll be taking the F650, and right behind that is a wood chipper, which is pretty cool. We won't be using the other wood chipper since I really like the one that goes on the truck. So we'll be pulling out here, and we will actually be going out the other entrance today, which we do not usually use. It's kind of helpful in these situations where we do not have to kind of reposition in the parking lot, anything like that. So we'll be heading out here. You guys can see it's a pretty small wood chipper, but it will do the job and do it really well. I really do like featuring tree removal videos here on the channel. These are a lot of fun. Different types of videos is also pretty cool to do. So if you do have any ideas, drop them down below in the comments. We'll be doing many more videos, and we actually will also be using the traffic cones. We'll be putting one at the back of the wood chipper. And I hope you guys are having a great day and week. I'm very excited for all of the very cool videos coming. We have been featuring a lot of new games here on the channel, which is a lot of fun. So we'll kind of switch over here, turn on our beacon lights. You guys can see we have those running, which is pretty cool. So we'll be coming over here, we'll be parking on the grass, but you guys can see that we already do have a few trees kind of fallen, which is pretty cool. So we'll be switching back over here to the wood chipper, and we'll be turning it on. Now the wood chipper is very loud, but it should do the job for us. So next up, we'll be grabbing one of these traffic cones, and we'll be putting it at the very back, kind of making sure nobody will run into the wood chipper. Awesome, so we got that placed down. Next up, some of these larger pieces of wood, we will definitely, and most likely, we'll be loading them into the back of the Chevy Dually, which is over there. So we got this one right over here. We're going to cut this small piece off, making it easier for it to go in the chipper. I really do like using this chipper. It's a very cool one, and it does do overall a very good job, especially with the smaller ones. So while we do that, before, I think we'll probably kind of turn the wood chipper off just for now. I really want to cut down all of the trees, then we could do the stump grinding, and then after that we could detach the truck from the trailer, because I do not want the trailer to kind of move around as we unload. So we'll kind of just cut down the few trees that we will be removing. We'll be removing that one and also this one. So once we do this, we'll get out the wood chipper and we'll start once we stump grind. Awesome, so we got that one down. Yes, they will be falling. We will have a lot of cleanup to do, so we'll be hopping in the brand new wood chipper. You guys can see this is one very nice setup, very cool, and I'm very excited for using it today. So we'll be driving this off. You guys can see that there is actually a blade in the back if we do need to kind of push around the wood chips, but I do not have that script in just yet, but I will be adding that where it makes piles from cutting all of it and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. Looks like there's no first person view, so we'll just kind of move around and chip up all, stump grind every one of these stumps. And this is very helpful because the homeowners and the property will not have stumps that could rot in and could attract other animals. We'll be turning that off. Makes it a little bit easier for us to kind of drive over. I really do like using new equipment like this, so if you do have any cool equipment ideas, drop them down below in the comments. We'll be doing a pretty epic live stream this week. I do try to do live streams every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you haven't already, I do recommend you go follow me over on Instagram. I do post pretty cool updates and pictures. Awesome, so it looks like, guys, we pretty much chipped up that tree. That is a first. Never really had that happen to us where the tree kind of went. So next up, looks like we are kind of unable to get this stump, which is a little, oh, looks like we are just about going to get it now. That is a burst, chipping up an entire tree with the stump grinder, so we'll definitely have to look into that. There are a few bugs every now and then, so it looks like we did 3 stump grindings, which is pretty cool. So next up we'll kind of start to do that. So we'll kind of keep this kind of parked on the side just in case we do decide to cut some more down. But we are disconnecting this, turning the vehicle on, and we'll kind of back this into the driveway. I really do like the traffic cones. Those are pretty realistic to have, and wow, very narrow opening. Looks like we're just about to clear it. Very expensive truck, so I do not want to damage it. So we will probably park that right over there. We'll kind of start to cut all these up and load them in the back. Now these are very heavy, so it's good that the truck is right here. And this steel chainsaw does an amazing job cutting up all of the wood into the right size pieces for us to carry. So if you guys would like to see more tree services, let me know down below in the comments. Like I was saying, we did do upgrade video, getting more equipment, and I do always like doing videos once we get more featuring them. So we'll kind of start to pick some of these up. Looks like that one's too heavy, this one is not, so these are just way too large to put into the chipper. I do not want to try that, so we'll just kind of throw these into the back. Looks like these are way too heavy. Wow, we'll be cutting them up into some pretty small pieces. Awesome, so we got this one cut up now. It's definitely a lot easier having them in these, but I mean, sometimes they're just way too heavy, and with the tailgate not being able to kind of open up, we do have to throw them right as much as we can because it's just so heavy, and it's pretty challenging to lift them that high and kind of throw them in the back, but we do a pretty good job at it. So this log right here, we did have to cut it right before. It looks like we are able to lift it up now, which is perfect. You guys can see that this Duramax is going to be pretty heavy at the end of today, full of wood, which is good because I really do like doing awesome tree work and tree removal jobs. And pretty soon we will be doing some storm cleanup since there are some storms in the forecast. We'll kind of carry this over and we'll pretty much turn on the chipper. Wow, we kind of went in there for a minute there. So we'll kind of bring this over, get that lined up, and we'll turn it on. Now I hope you guys are enjoying all the very cool videos on the channel. I really do enjoy doing daily farm sim videos. We've been doing a lot lately, featuring the new Gold Rush game and Real Farm here on the channel. Those are some pretty cool games that you guys have also asked for, so that's pretty cool. And yes, we will be doing a few key giveaways of the Real Farm game once the October 20th comes out. And once we do one more video with that game, we'll definitely be doing a pretty cool video on how to enter the giveaway. And you guys are all welcome to join it. So we'll kind of probably, I believe that we can lift it right about here, so this should be good. And if you guys do have any cool trucks you guys would like me to add to the game, let me know. I really want to get new trucks that nobody has brought into the game. I think that's going to be pretty cool if we could do that. So we'll kind of lift this, and it's kind of the corner of our screen. It's a little challenging to do, but that takes it right in. Look at that conveyor belt. Wow, you do not want to put your hands or anything near it because it will just kind of take it in, and that will be very bad. So always be safe when you are using a wood chipper, stump grinders, even chainsaws with the proper safety equipment. Sometimes they do sell proper safety pants, everything like that would stop the chainsaw, because you really do need to stop it if it does kind of land on you. And this piece of wood went flying. Hopefully we did not put a dent in the tree bed. So as we are wood chipping it, we'll unload it, as you guys can see, kind of over there. Wow, that's probably one of the largest ones we put through today, and this one definitely is way too heavy. So we'll just throw these in the back of the Duramax. And I would like to also thank all of the modders for making these pretty cool mods. I do thank a lot of people a lot in every video because it's a lot of fun being able to do videos with these epic mods. So you guys can see that Duramax is pretty much full. We might actually have to kind of head back, which we might do. I mean, take a look at that, guys. Completely filled up. We might need to take the Chevy Duramax to the next job. So we'll kind of do this one. This one will require a lot more wood chipping. So we'll kind of do this. And let's see. See if we could go all the way up. Wow, a little challenging to go all the way up. So we'll pretty much cut it right here and it should just fall down. Awesome, so we really do not even need to pretty much trim anything other than this little piece. because the wood chipper should be able to just pretty much take them in, which is good. And I'm not sure, it looks like that one did disappear, so this one will just go straight into the chipper, and the chipper is unloading it into the tree truck. Wow, take a look at that giant pile. That is pretty cool. So it looks like it was caught up there, but it looks like we kind of got that fixed. So we'll kind of go up here and kind of cut some of the branches as we walk. Wow, you guys can see this chainsaw does an amazing job. So next up, we'll kind of come over here, do this side. Kind of pick this up here, and the ability to pick things up in Farming Sim really did change how we get to play the game, which is pretty cool. This looks like we're running into just a little problem, so we'll kind of hop in here, a little dangerous, but we will definitely have to cut it right about here, because it looks like this piece is having a little bit of trouble. It looks like it's almost like a Y formation, which it really does not want. So we'll kind of have to pick it up, drag it back, and let's see if we could kind of get it. Looks like we can. We'll have to leave that out and possibly just load it up into the Duramax. So we got that branch done. Next up, I think we'll probably finish doing this, and then we might head back to the shop with the tree truck or the Duramax, but we do both have to get both emptied because they are pretty much almost full. The Duramax is not exactly sure. Let's kind of pop up here. Wow, take a look at that. That is very realistic. I really do like this game, and I do also enjoy doing all these daily farm sim videos. So we'll definitely have to kind of reach up, and it looks like we are just kind of unable. Looks like it's caught in a collision, it looks like. Yeah, nope. Looks like I was able to get it. We'll kind of load it into the back. Wow, that truck is definitely getting full. So we'll kind of pick it up right here. It might be a little too heavy for us. And yep, it's too heavy, so we'll kind of just cut it in half. Now both of these should be able to go in, and definitely if we kind of load it in from the smaller side, it will work, which is going to be perfect for us. And I really do enjoy kind of finishing the jobs in the video, so we should be able to pretty much get a lot done. So this is still pretty heavy. Wow, pretty small piece of wood, even though it's pretty heavy. I think it's just because it's so long, that's why it's heavy. So we'll kind of continue over here. We'll be loading that in. Wow, we might not be able to load this one in, but we'll definitely give it a try. It is pretty large, but having a wood chip, wow, that truck, guys, is just about full. So that means that we are pretty much completely filling up that truck. So both vehicles, we did fill up the Chevy Duramax and also the tree truck, which is pretty cool. So I think we'll probably kind of go back over to our shop, and I think we'll just kind of start to make a pile of them, and then we'll kind of call up a company, maybe even like the nursery, to take the wood chips. So I think we'll probably go do that and bring these over. So I think we'll probably go, wow, this is pretty heavy. So I think we'll probably kind of finish cutting this up, loading it on, and then we'll head back to the shop and unload. And for now, since we do have another job later today to do with that truck, we'll just kind of unload it at our property. We'll be picking these up, and I don't think that these will be able to fit. Yeah, it just does not work, and I do not want to jam it. So that's exactly why we are loading into the Duramax. We will definitely have to bring the Duramax rack body, which I will be releasing one very soon. So we'll kind of, looks like this just does not want to go in. Awesome, so that's just about to fall out. I think we could probably do 2 more cuts, maybe 3, so we'll definitely try to. If it wants more, I think we'll probably just head over. And both of them are too heavy, so that's pretty much it for the tree company today. We'll kind of turn the wood chipper off and turn our hazard lights off, and I think we'll probably keep those lights on at the top. That's pretty cool, but let's see, we'll kind of unfold that. We should have had that unfolded at the start, which we didn't, so we'll pretty much kind of head over and we'll unload at our shop. I really do enjoy building very cool trucks just like this Ford F650. This is one very nice truck for the company. The chipper does sit pretty level. It might need to be raised just a little bit on the hitch. Other than that though, this setup is awesome, and we'll definitely have to find a chipper very similar because this is pretty realistic for a tree company to use, but I would like to find one just a little bit larger to take some larger wood. So we have arrived back here, and I think we'll probably kind of unload in the corner. So we'll pretty much kind of disconnect the chipper, and I think we'll unload and then we'll call it a day. So we'll put it right over here in the corner. So that looks to be good, and we'll start to unload. You guys can see that the back door does open up. Take a look at all these wood chips. I think that we might have to use these for bark mulch, anything like that, but overall today was very successful. I hope you guys really did enjoy today's video. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.